I did not want to go to college. My mom forced me to go to college.
So I definitely do think that question is intersubjective because depending on your major, what comes after graduation could be something that's academic, it could be something that's professional, or it could be something that is completely unrelated to going to college.
Yes, I mean, I was very stubborn, so I think it helped me develop like my love for reading and writing, which I am very thankful for because that's what I'm going into.
When I started after school program, it helped me a lot. It helped me out a lot with education and stuff because I really wasn't getting it in the classroom, so I need that one-on-one time.
Working with the teachers more on a personal level, knowing them and them knowing, kind of my goals in life and where I want to go. And like a public school, they're focused on getting through some stuff. And here at a private school, it's more, they're working for my goal and the whole class's goal.
And they've also pushed me into other boundaries I didn't know I wanted to go in or didn't know I liked, like graphic design. My journalism class was really fun because we got to mess around with video. And so now I feel like I've picked up a lot of skills to where I can confidently say to an employer that I can do these things and I can learn.
We've had like a lot of senior meetings and stuff, and we've had school counselors and stuff that are always meeting with us and making sure that we're taking the right steps towards our goals.
This is my first public school I've been to. I've been to a Montessori school. I'm from Florida. And so when I came here, ninth grade year, I made all A's in all my classes. And 10th grade is when I decided to start dual enrolling. Until I started college classes is really when I was like, okay, this is more of my type. I like to be challenged.
In general, it seems like the people that came from Chattahoochee to UGA felt pretty well prepared, and we've done well. I think my education at UGA has been pretty helpful for getting what I want to do. For me, I've always been interested in mapping technology, so being able to study geography and computer science and some of the courses UGA has at the intersection in GIS and programming of GIS has been pretty useful.
I definitely took college my first year to be very similar of my high school career, or so I thought, but I realized that there's a lot more independence, a lot more self-discipline that is required in college that you don't get in high school.
I am looking sort of at it as a school. It's, it's a pretty good school, and I think it has, some of what I'm looking for. So I think that that's a reasonable school for me to try to get into if I want to stay in state. I think college towns are definitely different. But there's also a lot of more accessible things through like universities and stuff in town.
Well, I didn't want to come to UGA actually. I wanted to go somewhere else. My sister did not go, and looking back at her experience, it was completely different from mine. She was involved in like Greek life and things like that, and that's usually what I thought of UGA was just the typical SEC school. And though I love football, I wanted more and more in the creative aspect. And when I got here, I saw that there was music and art and a lot of different people, and Athens is such a unique place.
Since I've been here a long time, like I've been here all my life, I wouldn't want to stay in, Athens. But I really love the school. That's when we go on field trips, y'all school is the only school we go to. So it's cool.
I am from the South, and I feel as if my identity is very apparent, but it's also very incompatible with the Southern culture. And I feel as if the North had something that I wanted, and Columbia provided that social aspect that UGA just couldn't. So religious incompatibilities, tolerances of people's sexual orientation, being liberal in the political sense, the South doesn't have that. But one thing that the South does have is good food. So I'm very happy about that, but unfortunately it's not enough to want to keep me here.
I love it. You know, I don't think I'm smart enough to go to UGA, but you know, I love football, I love the baseball program. I live in Athens, so I'm a big fan of it.
I feel like it's a fun school. Everybody seems to be having fun. But I feel like it's a very tough school. Even when you get in there, the classes are tough. That's what I think.
I've really enjoyed being a student here for 4 years. Obviously had really great support being a foundation fellow and being a part of UGA honors and everything. So the Foundation Fellowship is a top scholarship that UGA provides. It's a full ride for roughly 15 to 25 students out of each class. So I applied going into high school, and that was one of the main reasons I decided to attend UGA, because it's got tremendous financial support as well as a really great community of people that help you with anything from helping to find internships to understanding certain classes. And it's been just a really great group of people, and some of my closest friends are in it as well.
Like my just dream.
My dream. It's an interesting one. Yeah, big one.
My dream is to be a role model for people around the whole world, not just kids, but adults as well, because a lot of people need someone to look up to, and I feel like I could be that person, sharing my story with people and they could relate. So I just want to be there for people to help out. But I see myself, you know, having my own TV show and becoming an author and all that good stuff, so, and a motivational speaker.
Because I do want my own firm, like my own dentist office, because when I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted my own firm anyway, so I still want my own business, but it would be a dentist, probably like a family dentist.
My dream is to see lots of the world and just adventure, but also I want to be a history teacher, so I would love to have a solid job as a history teacher and a solid family with maybe 1 or 2 kids and just a happy marriage and just a good life. I would like to teach in a public school because it'd just be a bigger group of students I can kind of share my story with and just help them with life, the real world.
My passion is music, but I definitely want to work in the music industry. I just know that my dream is to work in music and to bring people joy through the aspect of going to concerts or through different musicians, and to have it to be authentic as possible.
I really want to be in a position where I can use my skill set and my combination of technical and communication skills to make a difference.
I think I'd like to, I don't really have anything particularly specific at this point. I'm just like, I'll take what I get, but I think it would just be nice to make something positive and like impact people in a positive way.
I feel as if no situation is too hard for me to conquer, and right now, if I don't get into medical school, I can talked to one of my research professors who has spoken to me about a master's program, and I feel more confident enrolling in that program if I didn't get into medical school. And if that ended up not working out, I can just simply be an adult, work, and see where that takes me.